Now let's talk about the concatenation of strings, how we can concatenate two strings together. Example number 5. Print of Moein plus Udin. In output I will get name here. But what if I have print of Moein inside the quotes plus Udin inside the quotes? I will get Moeinuddin. Look, when you look to the first expression, we have simple addition process. Moein plus Udin. We cannot simply add two strings. We can add two numbers like we had last time, this 1 plus 2. We can do a simple addition process for the numbers, but not for the strings. If you simply add two strings together, you will get name error. You won't get an output. But what if I include Moein inside the quotes plus Udin inside the quotes? Only then I will get Moeinuddin. So I bring these two terms together to make a single element. That's what we do in concatenation. Never ever miss the quotes. If you miss the quotes, you will get an error. It is exactly like the concatenation of two numbers. For the numbers, you just put strings inside the quotes plus strings inside the quotes. Simple as that. Example number 6. Name equals to Moein. Print my name is plus name. You will get an output, my name is Moein. Here I will do the concatenation process somehow in a different way. For example, if I put a variable name which equals to Moein inside the quotes, and then when I print my name is plus name. What is name? Name is the name of this variable. I just gave the name which equals to Moein. The value of this variable is Moein inside the quotes. So in output I'm going to get my name is Moein. What I did here, I enclosed this expression my name is inside the quotes and then concatenated it with the variable name. What is my name? My name is Moein, Moein. So plus name, therefore it equals to Moein here, because the value of the name is Moein. Therefore you will get my name is Moein. But how to give a space between is and Moein? So let me give a space here. I'm going to take the same problem and we'll do a little bit modifications. Therefore we'll get my name is Moein. What kind of modification I did? I just put a space before the second quotes. My name is, and then put a space and then quotes. It will put the name Moein one space away from is. Just simply put a space before the second quotes. Look, last time we had no space here. Right after is we put the second quotes. Therefore there is no space between Moein and is. But as I put a space before the second quotes, I got a space between is and name. So it's very simple. Example number 7. Student equals to Moein, subject equals to AI, and print of students plus studies inside the quotes, comma subject plus in AI University inside the quotes. In output I will get Moein studies AI in AI University. Again it is a concatenation process. This time I got two variables. Student, its value is Moein inside the quotes. Subject, its value is AI, artificial intelligence, inside the quotes. So when I apply the print function, print of students plus, this plus means to concatenate students with studies inside the quotes, comma, subject plus, which means concatenate, subject with in AI University inside the quotes. What is the value of student? The value of student is Moein. So for the student, there will be Moein, and then plus, I'm gonna concatenate the studies with the Moein. So I will get Moein studies. But make sure there is no space between Moein and studies. We're gonna do it later. And then comma, subject. Why I use comma here? Because I'm gonna start with the second variable. This is the part of the first variable, Moein studies. And now to do the second variable, which is subject equals to artificial intelligence. So what is the value of the subject? The value of the subject is AI. AI, artificial intelligence. Now to concatenate the second variable, which is AI, with this expression, I'm gonna enclose this whole expression inside the quotes. Therefore, I will get AI in Air University, in Air University. But again, we have no space between AI and in. So we will apply exactly the same logic as we applied in example number 6 to make a space between Moein and also between AI and in. So let's do it. I will take the same example here, but we'll do a bit modification. So at the end in output, I will get Moein studies AI in Air University. Now I got the output in a proper way. What I did, as I told you, we concatenated student, which is Moein, with the studies, but there was no space between Moein and studies. What I did, I put a space. I put a space right after the first quotes, right after the first quotes. Similarly, to concatenate subject, which is AI, with in Air University, I put the space right after the first quotes. Therefore, I got Moein space studies AI space in Air University. So it is a proper expression. Just put space right after the first quotes and space right after the first quotes. But what is the difference here between example number 7 and example number 6? Let me check example number 6. Look, if your expression inside the quotes is at first place and your variable is in the second place, like plus name here. Here, the expression inside the quotes is in first place and the variable name is in the second place. Then you're gonna put the space right before the second quotes, right before the second quotes. Not here, not after the first quotes, right before the second quotes. If the expression inside the quotes is at first place and the variable is in the second place. When you look to example number 7, it is the other way around. The name variable is in the first place and the expression inside the quotes is at second place. Therefore, I put space right after the first quotes, not right before the second quotes. Don't put space here. Put the space right after the first quotes of the expression. Only then you will get Moein space studies. Similarly here, the second variable, which is subject, is in the first place and the expression inside the quotes, which is in Air University, is in second place. Therefore, you're gonna put space right after the first quotes, not here, not right before the second quotes. Don't put space here. Put it here right after the first quotes. Then you will get AI in. You will get a space here between AI and in. You have to be very careful here. I repeat it again. For the student, I got Moein because the value of student is Moein inside the quotes. Never miss quotes here. Similarly, the value of subject, which is the second variable, is AI. The value of subject is AI. So I will get AI in output, not subject, not student. Whatever you put inside the quotes will be concatenated with Moein. And whatever expression you put inside the quotes will be concatenated with the subject, which is AI. That's what we concatenate the two strings together. You can concatenate more than two strings. It can be 3 strings, 4 strings, whatever you want.